Hey guys, this is your girl T from Talks with T. You can find me on Facebook at Tlanabamor, on YouTube and on TikTok at Tlanabamor, and I will be talking about emotional intelligence. So basically, I need emotional intelligence. That's why I'm reading about emotional intelligence, and I feel like everyone could use some emotional intelligence. So I've been reading the book, basically just part one of what I got and part one of what I can teach you and what I learned. And I just feel and it's how I get back up here. So the first thing is the emotional brain. Part one is called the emotional brain. And basically they have impulse action, which blood flows to the hand, making it easier to strike a foe, and the heart rate increases and the adrenaline starts. So basically, for example, I'm gonna talk about my situation. I know he don't like when I do recordings and talk about my situation, but I mean for my business out. So basically, something happened back in February, and I got really bad, and I couldn't control my anger, and I hit him, and I did some other things that I'm not proud of. But I mean, at the time, I was like, you know what, I don't apologize for it. But I mean, we talk, we cool. I'm like, you know what, I'm sorry. I should never put my hands on you. I should just walk away from the situation. But the situation was crazy. So anyway, and again, we have fear. That's the second thing. So basically, blood goes to the large skeletal muscles, making it, ooh, I know they didn't, making it easier to flee. And the body freezes. Basically, when you're running from a dog or something like that. Some people freeze, some people just run. Um, I know I don't like cats. I be running. Cats are creepy to me. Like I don't know. They're just weird. Like I don't know. I don't like them. But anyway, that's my opinion. Everybody has their different opinions or whatever. But basically, we have two parts of our mind. We have the empathetic part, that's understanding and crying, and basically, on my behalf, I can't be empathetic about stuff. I mean, empathy it's hard for me to do. Like to people that know me, like if I haven't been empathetic against stuff, especially big stuff like somebody dying or anything, they don't charge it to me. Don't charge it to me at all because I just can't be because I don't know how to process this stuff. Even when stuff traumatic happens to me, my mind just don't process it that bad. I was trying to jump without hitting this line, and being that I don't be processing it, I don't show empathy. The next thing is the rational mind. Ooh, shoot, damn, my bad. It's the rational mind. Am I going the right way? The rational mind is a mind that thinks. It makes you think about things. It makes you think about what you're doing, why I can't jump. It makes you think. And that part of the mind is aggravating for me because I'm always thinking. And sometimes I just need to clear my head. And sometimes, yeah, I do play Roblox because this helps me clear my head a lot. Especially when I play with my kids. Like, I'll probably have them on here one day. I don't know. But understand the power of emotions. Moments of impassioned action we regret later. Like I said earlier, I did something. I hit him, not trying to hit him, not wanting to hit him, but I did regret it later. I regret it because we probably could have been back. Ooh, shoot. We probably could have been back together. I don't know. I miss him. I ain't gonna lie. You know I miss him. And that's just how I feel. I know I'm gonna get over it, but I did regret hitting him. At first I didn't, but after that I did. Really did. But anyway, parts of your brain that plays a powerful part in your mental that makes you think. And I've been thinking about this situation for a long time. And I'm only telling y'all this and only bringing it up because I'm talking about emotional intelligence and how the brain works. And me giving y'all these facts, I have to give a scenario behind it. And that's my scenario behind it. And that's what happened. So, yeah. So, they have something called out-of-date neutral alarms, which are neutral alarms. Neutral alarms are urgent messages we send to the brain. Sometimes they are out of date. It can compare to now things to things that happened in the past. It's called match. That is why sometimes it's sloppy. And basically, I know they say when you get in a relationship, you don't want to take your past and put it on that person. And I feel like that relationship I was in, it was really good. No lie, it was a good relationship. And I feel like I did take, my past relationship with my daughter's dad. There was a lot of mental abuse in that. And I did take that and put it on him. Like, I felt like things that he was doing to me in that relationship, I started doing to this man. And we did talk about it. Too bad it was at the end that I realized it. But I don't want to ever do that to somebody again. So we have the cognitive, Lord, emotion, which are neutral bits and pieces of sensory information that have not been fully sorted out. So basically, sometimes things you want to know, you really want to know these things, and sometimes it's not fully sorted out. Sometimes things are not for you to know, not for you to understand, and that's what I'm still processing. Because I be want to know, who be want to know? Let me know. So, harmonizing emotion and thought. This is the last part of chapter 1 that I realized is harmonizing emotional thought. They have the working memory. It's a capacity of attention that holds in the mind the facts essential for completing a given task or problem. The prefrontal cortex is the brain region responsible for working memory, but circuits from the limbic brain to the prefrontal lobe, signaling strong emotion, anxiety, and anger. That's why when we are emotionally upset, we say we can't think straight. And there's a lot of times, especially now, it been since February, I have been unable to think straight because this whole situation, and not just that, but kids and everything, with teens, it's a lot to deal with, especially when you're going through something and also you have other things you're going through. Like sometimes you just can't think straight, and that part of our brain is crazy because it's like you want to think straight, but it'd be hard. And some people could deal with it, some people can't, and that's why I'm reading this book because you know it's a lot to process, and that's why I'm coming to you with this emotional intelligence because I need to get myself together. I need to be able to think straight. I need to be able to live right. And I just fell all the way down. But you know what? I'll talk to y'all later. This is Selena. This T with Dr. T. You can find me on Facebook at Selena Brown, YouTube, and TikTok at Tlanabamor. And I'll talk to y'all later with part 2. Thank you for joining. Comment below. Subscribe if you want more. I'm going to give y'all more regardless, but subscribe. Because I want to get through life together. We have too much stuff going on. Domestic violence, suicidal thoughts. Like we're gonna hit every aspect of it. But this is T Signing out.